Okay, so, I lied. It's not soundtracks next. It's Cadabra next, because the cool shit is in the soundtracks, like I was saying at the beginning of the video. I gotta get this shit done. Lots of stuff to do, Minecraft and whatnot, so maybe at some point during this weekend I'll finally get some Minecraft shit on my channel. It's like practically legendary at this point. I just keep fucking talking about it and never doing it, but it's coming. One of these days. It'll be worth it, I swear to you. That's enough of that. On to the Cadabra shit. Start off with the Hearse song. Jason, you've already got the Hearse song. You've already got the Wax Mage. I sure do. And so if I get a Wax Mage, I gotta track down all the different variants. Can't remember if this was the random or if there actually was a marbled orange, but Halloween time, man. I gotta get it. I saw it on there. Gotta get it. Got some of that DP on there. So next up, yeah, we're gonna go through this one real quick. So next up, we got the Lurking Fear. Jason, you've already got that one again? Yeah, I sure do. But this one is the Lovecraft in Black subscription, which I think Cadabra stopped doing after they probably realized that they're gonna have to make a lot of hobby strips. So. I'm gonna use the magic of editing here, and we're gonna get all this plastic off, and I'll show you what's in here. The magic of editing. So, you got your obby strip. It's got the seal on the bottom with the Elder sign up top. You know, you got your Lovecraft in Black subscription with your numbering and the Cadabra logo. And the obby has the hinge on the bottom, which is a little bit odd, but I welcome odd changes. So there are a couple different variants of this. I probably mentioned in my last video. I got the gold one in the last video. There's a caramel, there's the subscriber one, and the black one. So I got into Cadabra after the Lovecraft in Black stuff was around, and I wasn't sure if Lovecraft in Black meant that this vinyl would be black. So I took a chance on this one. I messaged the seller before I bought it, and he was like, I never opened it, I don't know. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy it, and I guess I'll resell it if I don't really want it, but we'll just see. So I got it, opened it up, and there's no fucking way that this guy didn't open it. Like, he's obviously played it. There's like dust on the record and stuff, but that's okay, I can clean it. And yeah, as you can see, the sleeve just comes right out, so I obviously like this one a lot. But there it is. Red with black smoky. Delicious. One less edition of the Lurking Fear for me to get. I originally thought the Lurking Fear would be something like that game Layers of Fear. And I went into it expecting something like that, and dude, it fucking floored me. There's like there's like John Carpenter Thing-like monster traits in that story. I'm fucking down. So, if you haven't read The Lurking Fear, go read The Lurking Fear, or, you know, come on down, and I got the fucking audiobook right here. On to the next one. Jesus Christ, it's like I'm fucking retarded. Ooh, you can't say that these days, can you? Well, I did, so there you go. Edgar Allan Poe. How wrong was I about Edgar Allan Poe? I'm saying it here, I'm a fool. I got The Raven before, and I think I mentioned that I somewhat wrote off Edgar Allan Poe because I was like, oh, well, I've learned of him in elementary school and whatever, it's youth, adult stuff. Yeah, maybe, but it's really good. And with this particular Cadabra release, The Pit and the Pendulum, I opened it up, And in here, it describes in the first paragraph how Edgar Allan Poe, like, died. Like, how he was found when he was dead, and he wasn't found for like a couple days. He died alone in a hospital, consumed by a fit of madness. So, that is crazy. A man whose work is as celebrated today, he died like that. Try and get no glare on there, but the glorious artwork, the pit and the pendulum. Really good story. And the vinyl is very cool. I think it might have just been a random color thing, but if that's the case, boy, did I get a cool one. It's like natural white with blue and red and white swirls in it. Hell yeah. I'm going to track down some other ones because as cool as this variant is, I don't know if that quite embodies the feeling for the pit and the pendulum for me. I feel like it would be more of like a muddy red brown or something. I don't know. I haven't quite looked into the editions. I know the Wax Mage is clear with like purple and green explosion. I don't know if I'll ever come across those, but if I do, I'm gonna fucking buy one. I'm into the Edgar Allan Poe shit now. Balls deep, as one might say. More ums. We're gonna get on to the final bit of the Cadabra thing here. And just like I'm saving the best for last in the soundtracks area, I have saved the best for last in the Cadabra area as well. This release is so fucking significant. If you have been following my videos, if you like Cadabra, if you like the other stuff I've shown you, you need this one. You need this one. Nick, if you're watching my videos, I'm gonna fucking get you over here, and I've got a couple we're gonna go through. I swear to you. This is one of them. We'll go through a few, and then we're gonna end with this one. Thomas Ligotti. Ligotti, I'm not sure. I'm gonna start saying Ligotti because that's how John Paget says it. The Red Tower. And I have a special plan for this world. And this degenerate little town. So, I'll show you the artwork. I have multiples of these. I have 3 of these so far, but I'm actually waiting on one more. I have not yet received my subscriber variant of this one, so one is missing. But I will show you the artwork like this, so that I don't have to open them all wide and whatnot. And there is the full artwork for the Red Tower. Done by Jason Barnett, same guy that did the artwork for Fungi from Yuggoth and the Bungalow House. And the inside artwork. If you've read the... Oh, you get a nice reflection of my fucking screen there. If you've read the Red Tower... Did I say Bungalow House? Don't do drugs, kids. If you've read the Red Tower, you get to a point in the story where he describes... The narrator describes some of the later workings of the Red Tower and how it would create hyper-organisms that were in a state of... I forget how exactly he described them. I'm not going to be able to do it justice. It's fucking magical the way that Ligotti writes. But they simultaneously show great vitality and great decay. And maybe they should be considered beautiful. And what strange, gross experiments might be done upon such strange forms that might be carried through subterranean tunnels by hand into your closet. So, oh my god, this fucking record is incredible. Holy, oh my god, I cannot do it enough. So good. So, and I cannot wait for more. There's more coming. I talked to Jonathan briefly, Mr. Dennison. I don't know how you want me to address you. You're a master. So, Mr. Jonathan Dennison, that's what you get for now. One day I'll meet you and I'll ask you in person what you'd rather I refer to you as, and we'll get that all figured out. So, anyway, the multiple variants of the Red Tower that I have. There will be more coming, hopefully, but I got the nice diarrhea with, I think it's got a little bit of a splatter in there, maybe not. Oh yeah, no, it's got, I don't know how well it picks up in the light there, but it's got a little bit of like a rainbow splatter in the diarrhea brown. So, very cool. But, is it as cool as the natural white with blue streaks? Ah, I think not. And as awesome as that is that one as cool as? That's gonna be hard to top this one. The motherfucking hand-poured Splatter. I was concerned when this one got announced because my Quaidan is a red and blue on clear. But as you can see, this is red and blue on natural white. And it's very, very nice. Fits the story quite well. Stories, poems. In the description, if you're one of those inquisitive minds, if I've diddled your curiosity with the Ligotti stuff that I've shown you, you will find a link to an online way that you can read My Work Is Not Yet Done, which is a short story that I found from Thomas Ligotti after I didn't read this, I listened to this. But I just pulled a Joe Rogan and said I read something, an audiobook I listened to. So I listened to this and I went down the Ligotti rabbit hole, and I needed more. So I found online My Work Is Not Yet Done. It's a short story, corporate horror, where a man in an office gets slighted by his 7 coworkers, so much so that he decides, I'm gonna buy a gun and fuck all these people. And when he goes to commit the act, something happens, and he becomes... it's almost like he becomes a supernatural force, and he can, like, will himself into different places and omnipotently see the 7 that slighted him, and he can enact his revenge through supernatural means. And it's an incredible story. It's really, really dark and disturbing, but it's worth it. Holy shit. There's a collection of stories in there. I think it's also called I Have a Special Plan for This World. It is not the poem that is collected in the Cadabra thing. The Cadabra poem, I'm probably going to post that to my fucking Facebook wall because that shit's so awesome. But I gotta find that somewhere. And then this Degenerate Little Town is a poem that touches on a few themes that I've been, like, talking out loud about some ideas for music stuff, and it touches on a lot of the things that I've just been, like, farting around, brainstorming in my head. So, I'm over the moon that exists and that I have it. So, thank you, Cadabra. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, John Padgett and Thomas Ligotti and fucking everyone that makes this shit amazing. I'm going on like an excited kid. You want to see the soundtracks. I get it. Let's do it. Let's do the soundtracks. Thanks for watching. Check the next one if you want some ridiculous, crazy shit.